I always thought about being a lawyer, maybe even a judge. And life took its path, and I had the great good fortune of going to school, getting my undergraduate and graduate degrees, success in relationships, friends, family, a professional life. And at a certain point, I had the luxury of being able to step away from work and the pressures of school and work life. I didn't really face hurdles once I was in law school, it was in getting there. And they're the hurdles that weren't created by others, but really those I created for myself. And so little by little, I began thinking about going because I found myself with more time. And I found myself a little rudderless, a little without purpose after having left my work, which I had done for many years. And I found that I say to myself, well, look, the LSAT is coming up. It's only given a couple of times a year. So if I'm going to do it, I have to do it by this date. And then I thought to myself, I don't know if I'll ever go to law school. I'll just take the exam. It'll be fun. It'll be a nice test. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to take the exam, I better prep for it. And I will take a prep course. And so I did. And then I took the exam, and that turned out well. And I thought, well, now that that worked out, maybe I'll apply to some law schools. I don't know if I'll ever go, but I'll go ahead and do that. And all along, I think I was afraid of the failure of being older than my peers, going into a profession that is dominated early on by young people, at least, and I felt that might be an obstacle to me. And so gradually, I knocked down one hurdle after the other, and that was getting into law school. And I thought, well, maybe I'll never practice. I'll just enjoy the experience of being taught and going to school. And that worked out very well. And, life took its path. And then I began interviewing with various law firms. And I thought, oh, who's going to want me at my age to come and practice as a so-called young lawyer? And then that worked out. And here I am at Dykema. And so I found that the biggest hurdles I faced were really the ones I created myself. And if I had any lesson from that, it is to go for it. Life throws up enough hurdles and obstacles in whatever you do. You don't need to create any of your own, and you should just go for it, have enough confidence to give things a try, and also have the courage to fail if that's what happens, and pick yourself up and try again.